Life, lessons, we live, we learn.
Let me tell you something. When I was a kid growing up, I grew up in a tough neighborhood. I grew up in a neighborhood on the south side of Chicago that a lot of people thought was very tough. And I never thought of it as being tough. I thought of it as being home. See, you couldn't think of it as being tough if you hadn't been in a bunch of other communities, so you didn't know what they were like. I kind of thought everybody's community was like my community. And I remember the gang problem in my community had gotten particularly bad, and there were a lot of kids who were being recruited by gangs. And back then, when the gangs would recruit you, if you said you didn't want to join the gang, you got beat up. If they came back the next day and you still didn't want to join the gang, you got beat up again. And so it was a real bad situation when they would recruit you. And I remember one day my dad, because of the fact there had been some kids in our neighborhood who'd been jumped by the gangs, my dad one day was talking to me about the possibility of me taking karate lessons so that I could protect myself from the gangs. And I remember I said to my dad, I said, karate classes will be cool. I said, but it'd be better. I said, Daddy, I don't really want to take karate classes. I need to take track lessons. I said, because they come out to me, I'm going to run. Because the truth of the matter is, I don't care how many Bruce Lee movies you've seen. I don't care how many Jackie Chan movies you've seen. I don't care how many Steven Seagal movies you've seen. I don't even know the other people's names. I don't care how many of those movies you've seen. Reality is, if it's one of you and 5 to 10 of them, you are going to get your butt kicked. And there's nothing wrong with running. There's no shame in running. And I got to tell you, sometimes you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. Now, I will suggest this. Get yourself a nice cool run so that when you run, if the girls see you running, you still look cool, okay? But run! And say to yourself as you're running, there was a song I loved years ago. I love one line, and it said, "Feet don't fail me now." Sometimes discretion is a better part of valor. Sometimes walk away. Sometimes go talk to a teacher. Sometimes call your mom and dad. Sometimes run! Because you can't fight everybody.
Life, lessons, we live,